Async coaching SLA. Fast, confidential feedback at scale. Why choose async coaching for busy professionals? It delivers private, flexible feedback to many learners without scheduling headaches. Learners submit questions or samples when it suits them, and coaches respond thoughtfully, no meeting needed. This works beautifully across time zones. Your coach can be asleep while you're drafting and still return high-quality guidance. It also protects confidentiality. Sensitive emails, presentations, or negotiations can be reviewed discreetly while skills improve. The result: personalized coaching that fits real work rhythms, maintains privacy, and scales to hundreds of learners without sacrificing relevance or care. Set expectations with a clear SLA so learners know exactly what to expect. First, state response time targets, such as 24 to 48 hours for standard submissions. This reduces uncertainty and builds trust. Next, specify business hours and time zone. For example, we operate 9 to 6, GMT +1, so submissions outside hours are timed accordingly. Finally, clarify channels, where to submit, portal, email, or app, and where replies arrive, threaded comment, annotated doc, or ticket. When your SLA is explicit, you prevent confusion, manage demand, and keep coaching predictable and fair. Not every request needs the same speed. Create tiers: urgent, time-sensitive client email, standard, weekly writing practice, and low priority. Portfolio polishing. For each tier, set maximum lengths. For example, urgent, 150 words, standard, 400, low, 700, so coaches can deliver depth without delays. Add an auto-reply that confirms the tier and the expected delivery window. Received as standard. Expect feedback within 36 hours. This transparency reduces follow-ups, deters scope creep, and ensures the fastest help goes to the most time-critical tasks. Fast feedback is useless if it's vague. Define quality standards with a checklist. Accuracy, grammar and meaning are correct. Tone, polite, professional, audience appropriate, and examples before/after lines that show the fix. Use structured rubrics, for instance, 1 to 5 scales for clarity, impact, and correctness, to keep feedback consistent across coaches. Provide sample responses that model ideal depth, a short diagnosis, specific edits, and 1 or 2 reusable phrases. When quality is measurable and visible, learners progress faster, and your SLA becomes a promise of value, not just speed. Make the operation smooth with the right workflow. Use a single inbox or ticket system so nothing slips through the cracks, and every submission has an owner. Create templates and macros for common issues, like weak openings, hedging language, or overlong sentences, to deliver consistent advice quickly. Tag each ticket by topic, email, presentation, level B1, C2, and deadline, urgent/standard/low. These tags power smart queues, load balancing, and reporting. A lightweight, visible workflow keeps coaches focused on teaching, not hunting for files or status updates. Trust is non-negotiable. Anonymize learner data in all systems. Use learner IDs and redact client names or proprietary details from documents. Grant need-to-know access only. Coaches see what they must to provide feedback, nothing more. Implement secure storage with role-based controls, encryption at rest, and a clear deletion policy. For example, auto-delete raw uploads after 90 days while retaining anonymized notes. Remind learners how to mask sensitive data and provide safe templates. Strong privacy practices enable honest submissions and better, more realistic coaching. You can't improve what you don't measure. Track on-time rate, percent of tasks delivered within SLA, and average latency, hours from submission to first response. Pair speed metrics with quality audits. Spot-check feedback against your rubric to ensure accuracy, tone, and actionable examples. Finally, capture learner satisfaction scores with one-question pulses, like, "Was this feedback clear and useful?" Add an optional comment box for insights. Combine these signals into a weekly dashboard to spot bottlenecks, recognize top performance, and prioritize fixes that matter most to learners. Make iteration a habit. After any SLA miss, run a quick review. What caused it? Volume spike, unclear tiering, or overly long submissions? Adjust capacity or triage rules accordingly. Regularly refine templates from real FAQs, turning repeated advice into faster, sharper responses. Share updates with all stakeholders, coaches, ops, and learners, so expectations are aligned and improvements stick. A simple monthly retrospective, plus a visible change log, keeps everyone informed, reduces repeat mistakes, and steadily raises both speed and quality of your Async coaching program.